Okay, I am here with Jinan, and there's soon to be hundreds of thousands of people. It doesn't even start for like 2 hours, and there's already like tons of people, so this is really exciting. And today we're going to talk about Palestinian food.
Yeah, so I'm a Palestinian chef and activist in Washington, D.C., and one of the main components of my pop-ups is to preserve Palestinian food and heritage. Our food is tied directly to our land, and it's a part of our identity as Palestinians. And one of the most important things is to recognize the way that the occupation attempts to violate Palestinians and farmers in the way that they harvest a lot of our herbs and our resources on our land. So for instance, all of harvest season is happening at the moment, and a lot of times they will uproot and burn olive trees. They will shoot at people who are harvesting olives. They will defile and break water tanks so that we can't water our crops. But a lot of people don't realize that the essential part of being Palestinian is our food. It's who we are as a people. It's a component of our culture. When you start to take away those pieces from people, it essentially seeks to erase them as an entirety. And so along with our music, along with our clothing, along with a lot of the other things that make us who we are, the food is essential to preserve and to reclaim. And that is what I and other Palestinian chefs in DC are seeking to do.
Is it similar to like flavored hummus and then the appropriation of Jaffa oranges and stuff like that?
Yeah, so for the most part, yes. I mean, hummus flavors is an atrocity. And even like changing out the bean and still calling it hummus, even though hummus means chickpea, but that's another story. But I think a lot of it also has to do with taking our exact dishes and naming them Israeli dishes, which a lot of restaurants tend to do, and they try to take things that are specifically ours, za'atar, sumac, a lot of these dishes that have been in our countries and our families for generations, long before the state of Israel was even created. That is where the problem lies, because they're not even trying to reinvent things. They're actually just straight out stealing it and naming it as their own.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Of course.